After 3 years of silence, I finally saw Kojo again. The man who betrayed me looked at my face and his spirit broke. I thought my husband Kojo was my protector. In our village, under the shadow of the great Baobab tree, we were the couple everyone envied. He was the strongest hunter and I was the woman who kept his home warm. But after 10 years of marriage, I found out that a man's promise is only as strong as his greed. This is my story of the ultimate family betrayal. Kojo and I started with nothing. When we married, he gave me a bracelet of blue river stones. He told me, Amina, as long as you wear these stones, my heart belongs to you. I believed him. I spent my youth gathering herbs to heal his wounds and grinding grains until my hands were calloused, all to make sure he was the best fed hunter in the tribe. We were happy, or so I thought. The betrayal didn't start with a fight. It started with a whisper. A wealthy woman named Zara arrived from the south. She didn't have the scars of hard work like I did. She wore golden clothes and smelled of sweet honey. She looked at Kojo not as a man, but as a prize. I began to notice Kojo looking at my callous hands with disgust. He started comparing our simple mud hut to the stone palaces Zara described. The family betrayal was beginning, and I was too blinded by love to see it. One evening, Kojo looked at me in the eye and said, Amina, I must go on a long hunt. The village needs meat for the new season. I will be gone for many days. I packed his bag with my best dried fruits. I prayed to the ancestors for his safety, and as he walked away, he didn't even kiss my forehead. 3 days later, I went to the river to wash my clothes. There I found the blue stone bracelet I had dropped. But wait, it wasn't mine. I was wearing mine. I looked closer. It was a second bracelet Kojo had made, but he had dropped it while meeting Zara in secret. They hadn't gone north to hunt, they had gone south to the city of gold. I didn't cry. I followed their tracks. I saw them by the great river. Kojo was dressed in a golden cloth Zara had given him. He looked like a king, but he smelled like a traitor. I stood behind a tree and heard him say, Amina is a simple woman. She belongs to the dust of the village. I belong to the gold of the city. He took the furs I had sewn for him, my hard work, and gave them to Zara as a gift. He traded my years of loyalty for a few pieces of yellow metal. I didn't stop them. I let them go because I realized that a man who can be bought with gold is a man who has no value. I returned to the village and became the most powerful healer in the land. Years later, a beggar came to my door. He was thin, his clothes were rags, and his eyes were full of shame. It was Kojo. Zara had found a stronger hunter and left him with nothing. He asked for my forgiveness. I looked at him, touched my blue bracelet, and said, I gave you my heart, but you traded it. Now you have neither gold nor me.